We begin this half hour with a 13 weather impact alert. This is a live look from our Grand Haven tower cam. Things looking pretty calm, but that could all change. I'm here with meteorologist Blake Hansen, Amber Tordy. Guys, a lot going on. What can you tell us?
You know, it's one of those situations, a lot of moving parts anytime we have a severe weather risk like this evening, and that is what we're trying to decipher over these coming hours, how thunderstorms that are currently ongoing to our west, how they evolve as this evening goes on, and obviously will impact us here in West Michigan. So bottom line, we're still holding on to our 13 weather impact alert. That is not going away. We want to be weather aware over this evening because we do still have a high ceiling if things can come together in the way of strong to severe thunderstorms. We have a lot of favorable ingredients in our atmosphere for the potential of severe storms. While all modes of severe weather are possible, the main risk right now is in the way of wind. Amber will have more on that in just a second. As I just mentioned, staying weather aware, those weather notifications, that's the biggest thing we can do as this evening goes on. For the most part, all is still quiet here at this 5 o'clock hour. A few showers just to the south of South Haven towards Berrien County. Really going to ride along the state line. Our focus is this thunderstorm complex. It looks quite messy right now here in southern Wisconsin into northern Illinois, and that is what we are trying to resolve as this evening goes on, how these thunderstorms behave and if they can somewhat congeal into a line of thunderstorms by the end of this evening. It does appear that if this does congeal into a line, we're looking at about 8 o'clock this evening at the lakeshore. Temperatures range from the 70s to middle to upper 80s eastward of US 131. It is quite humid out there, so we do have some storm fuel to contend with. But Amber, that risk, while we're still trying to work out the uncertainty here, we're still under that level 3 risk.
Yeah, the enhanced risk from the Storm Prediction Center, not something that we see every day, not something we see with every storm by any means. So we do want to take this seriously. We are still looking at a little bit of that disorganization off to our west where those storms are starting to pop up, but we do want to prepare you for maybe one of the worst scenarios that we could end up seeing. Here's this model. It's called the graph model. We're looking at the line arriving to our lakeshore between about 8 and 9 p.m. As it does look like it could pack quite a bit of a punch, especially in terms of damaging wind speeds. This will continue to travel with likely some of the worst impacts, especially in terms of wind, south of I-96. This goes to the east. It's moving pretty quickly, not as fast as last night's storms, but still fast enough that we do have that damaging wind threat. This will continue to push out of the way, though, and by about midnight, our severe threat does look to be done. In terms of risks, wind, of course, is our highest one. We could see wind gusts upwards of 70, 75 miles an hour. Tornadic activity also a possibility associated with these thunderstorms. Hail and flooding can't be ruled out, but those aren't necessarily the main concerns that we're seeing. It's wind and even the chance for a quick tornado. Blake will have more details on what we can expect from this evening, tracking out these thunderstorms as they make their way towards us here at home, coming up in just a bit.